They've discontinued a lot of snacky foods.
Yeah.
And candies.
Mm-hmm. And those are the ones people miss because everybody's fat like us.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least fat at heart, you know what I mean? I'm fat at heart.
Having fat on your heart is
not good either.
That's really bad.
It's not good having that in your bloodstream. It makes it hard to
I'm just going to shout out two that have come back recently that, if not, would be on my list. Oreo Cakesters, shout out, and Dunkaroos.
Movies on video cassette.
Welcome to Strange Glow Video.
Guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish.
We're oozing with VHS, horror, nostalgia, and more.
New Better Block glow in the dark.
After return some videotape, you can get a glow-in-the-dark hand puppet from the movie Casper.
And now, your hosts, Alec, Justin, and Nick.
Hey, you're not allowed to rent here anymore. Yeah!
Hey, welcome back to Strange Glow Video. My name's Justin.
I'm Alec.
We're doing this now?
Apparently. He's
that's
bringing
right.
it back.
We haven't done this
Since Frog Rose.
on this show.
Now we're doing something different. After you flinched, I just figured we had to say something and like break the silence.
Doesn't it say our names on the screen?
Nick, did I tell you yet that we've also decided to subtitle these list format episodes when we do this as Strange Glow TV?
So if you're
Just
watching,
so when we talk about it, now you'll know.
Is this not Alien?
No, this is Discontinued Foods.
Oh.
But before we get that, we have a little bit of news items and some show and tell.
we got to do show and tell because my notebook's at the bottom of the stack where my news is at.
All right. Well, I guess you can go first since there's a smaller stack you have.
All right.
I got the small stack. I got the NECA Gremlin Spider
yeah,
Gremlin.
we got available in stereo.
Twin Alfs.
But it's
Twin
at home.
Alfs. Different.
Ha! I killed Laura Palmer.
Get it? Twin Alfs?
Yeah. We should make that a series. We do Twin Peaks
With Alf as Dale
Ooh.
Cooper.
Does he have...
as everybody.
Willie would be Bob.
So yeah, the Alf figures. Mine shipped from Deep Discount. You got yours on eBay.
I got mine for eBay. These are $35 figures in stores plus tax. They usually end up being like...
And shipping usually. Yeah.
I didn't realize
If you're
Alf
gonna-
had that many beans on his feet.
Yeah, they don't really show
He's got
the
beans
feet
on the
that
bottom. They got
Yeah.
the bottom of the feet.
I know this is a great figure. I'm
I
so happy to finally have it. I love how he's got the little microphone there and everything else.
The radio gear, he's got popcorn, he's got the cat sandwich, he's got some marijuana,
He's got Fesco Cola.
I don't have this yet.
Fusco Cola.
sunglasses, and the shirt,
I'm going to have to order it online probably.
and his hands in case you want him to finger bang you.
Sorry. Yeah, so that is an amazing. I'm so happy to have that. And then NECA also dropped as part of their Collecticon. I'm assuming that, or the Target Haulathon. A couple of animated series Alf figures, and these things are amazing. So Nick did the dirty work for Alec and I and got these for us, found them.
Yeah, I got a set as well, but didn't need to show all of those off in here.
When I found my Gremlin Spider.
Having
Spider
someone
Gremlin.
else, it's always nice having someone in your toy collecting corner because it's beautiful.
Well, I'd definitely make it to all the Targets on the Kansas side more than you guys.
Yeah, well, now that I'm back at work, I can like run on lunch breaks and shit, so...
You need to eat.
Okay, so I never picked these up before, but I got the Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. I got all four, written by Eric Burnham,
Ooh.
and then artwork by Tim Lottie, our friend of the podcast, friend of the show, I should say. And I got all these. I had to get them. Ordered these through Graham Cracker Comics from... Yeah, put those back, you motherfucker.
What? What are you talking
I
about?
already see what you're doing over there.
I want these.
Well,
Where'd you order these from?
Graham Crackers Comics, all in the same place.
Graham Crackers Comics.
So I've been looking for a set of the Real Ghostbusters, starring in Ghostbusters 2 comic series. It's a 3-part miniseries.
What'd you pay?
For all these in mint condition, like $30 for the whole series.
What's up?
That's pretty dope.
Just those three?
Yeah.
Or all these?
That's
That's not bad. No.
Yeah, one of three.
Does that mean you're not going to open them and look at them?
No, I'm going to read them.
Okay.
That's just all they had available. They only had the one copy of each.
Yeah, so they look pristine.
Yeah, these things are beautiful. So, the carvers, though, look like these are kind of rushed because they all look like they're almost like markers as far
I
as
like it.
coloring goes. Yeah.
Look at them standing in the slime.
And then,
Oh, sorry.
Jesus, Nick. And then I got this other Real Ghostbusters issue. I had this issue as a kid with this cover on it.
They should have made the 1A look like the Kenner.
Well, it kind of does. But yeah, I got this This issue I had as a kid, and I wanted it again, so I found a copy of it on their site and went through. I was surprised they had those Ghostbusters too, because on eBay, people are selling those things for way more than comic shop.
I really like the cover of that one. It seems kind of just kind of Peter.
Yeah.
Not as cool as the other.
I'm
two.
excited to read that and kind of see, because notoriously these are known to have some of the story that was left out of the...
Yeah, like Ray's possession driving scene.
Well, I'm going to start going through these.
Alec doesn't like Ghostbusters anymore.
No, I do. I just don't have those comics, so I haven't read them. I don't have much to say. I like the cover regardless, because I like the formatting of it. But I have a bunch of VHS tapes, so I'm going to kind of pound through them.
Trapped in Paradise, does that mean we're finally going to review it this holiday?
Probably, just because I know that I only noticed it since you gave it to me. You gave me the DVD, and I haven't watched it yet, but I found the VHS, so I was like, I'll pick that up, because I'm sure we'll cover it eventually.
That's great.
This is all bent. I'm glad I'm opening these.
Dark Shadows, Volume 6.
Oh, nice. Good random find.
Ice Cube in Next Friday. The sequel.
Ice Cube. I know what you did next Friday.
She's all that.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Isn't she? Godzilla versus the Sea Monster.
She's going to be at Planet this year.
Yeah, I know.
Rachel Lee Cook.
Very nice.
A interesting copy of The Ring on VHS. I already had another copy, but this is one of those clear copies, so I like that, Just had to add it because it's cool. Scary Movie 2 on VHS.
All right, good find.
A sealed copy of Silence of the Lambs. It's the contemporary collection, but still, it's a sealed copy for $1. What are you going to do? I got 3 of these Kodak high-grade sealed unused blank tapes. Yeah, look at that fucking aesthetic.
Oh, yeah, look at
That's what you want. I got 3 of those babies.
What are you going to do with it?
Record porn onto it.
Homemade porn. Shot in 8K, dumbed down to VHS.
We could
quality.
record some weird cult
Speaking
stuff.
of porn, this is basically porn for me. Dancing Grannies, mature fitness beginners.
What just
What
fell out?
just fell out of there?
Dancing
the label?
Granny's workout program.
Oh, the label. Oh, that's,
Yeah, it needs re-glued.
Okay. I thought it was like a
I was
membership
hoping,
card.
I was hoping it was somebody's like exercise punch card or something.
Hilarious. So that's pretty sick. Voodoo Academy, which I thought this might be like...
Softcore porn?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's not.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of like...
It gives
right
me
on
the
edge
vibe.
I bet there's some nudity.
Predator 2 on VHS.
Fucking the Busemeister's in that. I love Gary Busey. He's amazing.
Fucking Bill Paxton's in this.
Yeah, he's good too.
Bill Paxton is better than...
I know. I'm just fucking playing it up. Thanks, Captain Serious.
And Danny Glover. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Pre-stroke
It's been a while
Danny
since I've
Glover,
seen
so
it.
he
I
doesn't
forgot
sound
about
the
the
same.
star of the film.
Well, I've only seen it once.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, you're missing out. Those first two are delightful.
An eyewitness documentary about dinosaurs.
Hell yeah.
An eyewitness?
That's just the series of tapes.
Yeah, it's like an educational
Maybe
format.
they shouldn't do dinosaurs if it's
A
called
Christmas
Eyewitness.
Story.
Oh, that's a central collection.
And I like the cover, too. It's nice and
Yeah.
nice.
What a nice. Here you go. Jesus, you're still going? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, God.
Roadhouse.
God, I know so many people that just watch that over and over when it was on TV, every time it's on TV.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's like a good... Yeah.
The James Bond Story. A documentary, and it's sealed. Where the Toys Come From. A magical excursion through time involving a child's fantasy land where toys and color come to life and talk. 2 comical bug-eyed toys named Peepers and Zoom, curious as to where the toys come from, begins a journey to find their roots.
I think-
It's a Disney home video.
I think Video Academy may be gay porn, because look at the sequel.
Oh, even better. Actually, I did hear that it was like, I read one review of it and it said, if you like teenage boys in underwear, you'll like this.
But
and I was like,
It says the sequel to the most talked about horror film of the 1990s. I don't think that's true.
look at this. Bingo. He's every family's best friend.
I like the sunglasses on him. That does look like a dog I want to hang out with.
Here's
I'm like,
why I
maybe-
bought it. The tagline on the front says, it's Washington Post quote. It says, the movies have a bona fide new star. Bingo. A sort of canine Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, nice.
Classic.
I don't,
And there's a dog on a skateboard on the back, so I don't know. Sounded like I had to buy it.
Wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Like, come on now. Of course you'd buy that. You got more sense than leaving that on the shelf.
Matilda.
Ooh, Danny DeVito.
Classic. He directed that. Mm-hmm. Young Frankenstein.
Hells yeah.
It's Frankenstein.
The Addams Family. McDonald's copy.
McDonald's copy.
9 to 5, which we have reviewed.
Well, no, we haven't.
Like 2 years ago.
Not on this program.
Do you recognize anybody on this?
That's
Sheriff Truman from Twin Peaks.
Hell yeah.
In Daniel Steele's family album, which also looks like softcore porn, but it's not. It's like romance
Is
movie.
that sealed or is that just the wrapper on the outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh. So good.
And that completes the new VHS.
I completed too. That's a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, can you give me a towel?
Why get a towel when he has a mouth?
Because he's been blowing it out both ends.
Go, Web, go!
just one end.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, today we're talking discontinued foods.
Discontinued foods? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All kinds of stuff.
foods with Strange Glow Video.
And not all of these have been permanently discontinued.
They've discontinued a lot of snacky foods
Yeah.
and candies.
And those are the ones people miss because everybody's fat like us. Mm-hmm. Or at least fat at heart, you know what I mean? I'm fat at heart.
Having fat on your heart is really bad.
Not good either.
That's really
Yeah.
bad.
It's not good having that in your bloodstream. It makes it hard to
I'm just
exist.
going to shout out two that have come back recently that, if not, would be on my list. Oreo Cakesters, shout out, and Dunkaroos. Both
I
of
saw
which.
those on those lists I was looking at. And
And
I didn't know they came
Dunkaroos, I'm
back.
glad that wasn't a limited time thing, because for a while I was like, oh, that's not going to last.
Don't
But
they have
they've
like zebras on the package or something?
been Dunkaroos.
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos, that's what I meant.
Jeez.
Don't they have zebras?
Are you talking about fruit stripe gum? Do they have kangaroos on fruit stripe gum?
They didn't stop making fruit stripe gum.
I know. I'm just talking about your
They
lack
need to
of
make
animal knowledge.
They need to make it last longer though,
Yeah, you'd think.
or discontinue it.
Hey, you know that a lot of artificial vanilla flavor is made from
Oh, a beaver's asshole
beaver's
excretions.
excretions. Yeah, they use that to help keep their pelt waterproof.
If it tastes good,
No, you know, almond extract is made from squeezing the anal glands of dogs.
really.
No.
But if it tastes good and it's not, if it tastes good and it's not poisonous, I mean, I don't care where it comes from, really.
Well, the reason people care is because it's exploiting the beaver, and they're probably being hurt and killed for it. So,
Exploit the beaver.
That does sound terrible. Beaver exploitation. That sounds like a film genre. It's like a porno genre, but you spoof it just with like a bunch of beavers like being made to build dams for people around.
You said that's
Yeah.
for artificial vanilla flavor.
Yeah, real
I don't
vanilla
really like
comes
that
from
anyway.
vanilla beans.
I don't really like that.
Beans.
Anyway, so.
Beans.
Beans.
the beaver bean.
Lots of people can't find that one.
Nope.
It's elusive
I don't
to
think it
many
exists, does it?
Is it milk?
Isn't that a myth?
Is it beaver milk?
I think the bean is a myth, just like the beaver orgasm.
Don't take that out of context, or do, and make a funny video.
Jokes.
It doesn't matter once they take it out of context and reuse it.
Yeah, they don't have
Reduce, reuse, recycle, motherfucker.
to. People know.
They know.
Number 1. Or number 5.
You're number one.
Why I always gotta go first?
That's just the way I wrote it down. I don't know.
A poodle. A duck. A little fat guy in a tomato hat.
Try new Super Rise Pizza from Tony's. The crust rises in your oven.
If you're having Tony's, you're having fun. Tony's.
What's wrong, buddy? Cat got your tongue?
I put Tony's Taco Pizza. I think it was called Tony's Fiesta Taco. I don't know. That's such a nice sweet pastry crust.
Oh, the crust was different than the other ones.
Yeah, and it had your taco seasoning. I don't know, and taco meat.
Was it regular red sauce?
No, I don't think so.
Describe the
It's
whole
been
flavor.
so long now.
It's probably a taco sauce style, like a spicier salsa.
But yeah, it had a sweet pastry crust, though. I remember that.
Did it have lettuce on it?
Sweet pastry crust.
Okay. I know a lot of restaurants can toss that on it.
It didn't have like the chips on it either.
Oh, interesting.
It had black olives and tomato.
Was it ground beef and ground taco seasoning?
It was like taco meat.
Yeah,
ground
probably
beef?
like taco sauce. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Tomato chunks and black olives. And
Okay, I can get behind those.
I think, what's that green stuff?
Green peppers?
Green
No,
onion.
Green onion. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. But then Red Baron came out with something very similar recently, and I don't see that at the store anymore either. But that might just be a local issue.
Well, and you might need to hit like a grocery store over like a Walmart or something for
No,
some
I've
of
looked
those.
everywhere.
Oh, poor fella.
They tease me.
Lame.
Well,
But I still like the Jack's Taco Pizza, but it's different.
lots of restaurants still have a taco pizza though. Do you ever order those out?
Casey's has got a particularly good taco pizza. Pizza that's not as good as it used to be.
General store,
Lil
a whole
Yachty
lot
has
more.
pizzas out at Walmart now. Lil Yachty has pizzas at Walmart now.
Little Yachty.
Lil
Lil. Is
Yachty.
that a rapper?
Yeah. I mean, I've never really listened to his music, but I just saw the pizzas there because his fucking cartoon face is on the box.
Does he have
Hey, I
does he
like
have taco
entrepreneurs.
pizza?
Well, there's also the One Bite pizza, which is from some jerk off YouTuber, and it's just a shitty fucking pizza.
Does Mr. Beast have pizza yet?
No, he has Mr. Beast burgers though, and the chocolate that he loses his shit over. Which it's like it's okay if it's for the vegan chocolate at that price point. Yeah, not bad. I can get behind that
Yeah.
for what it is. But it's
Vegan
you're don't act like you can actually compete with Hershey with what you're offering though.
Hey, speaking of, and not to get too far off topic, but they are working on a plant-based Hershey's Reese's peanut butter cup.
Nice. I recently tried the Reese's peanut butter cups with Reese's Puffs inside, and the crunch added by
The
those
cereal?
Yeah.
Before I went vegan, I loved the peanut butter cups with the Reese's Pieces mixed
It's
in
like
there.
that, but
Oh,
better
God,
because the
that was good.
crunch is like almost a cookie.
Don't they
Yeah.
have it with like potato chips in them now?
They've done all
I haven't
kinds of-
tried those ones
I
though.
haven't tried it either.
That sweet and salty. I have had
Yeah, that sounds like it might be.
chocolate dipped potato chips before. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually a thing that was discontinued to bring it back home. The Lay's, whatever they used to call us when they would come dipped. They were like ridged ones, and they would dip them in chocolate and have different things on the outside sometimes. Anyway, Justin, number 2.
Presenting like, love, respect, and knocked out. Presenting custard-style yogurt from Yoplait.
I like the creaminess and richness of custard-style yogurt.
I love the texture. It's like fine custard.
I respect the active yogurt cultures, the natural ingredients, the real fruit pureed throughout.
Hey, this custard-style yogurt is so thick it doesn't fall off the spoon. That knocks me out.
Custard-style yogurt from Yoplait.
Second one here, this is mine, is the Yoplait custard style yogurts. So my favorite flavors were the creme brulee, which is fucking glorious, and banana.
Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
But they got rid of them, and then they brought them back kind of after demand, but they have a different style cup now. And I just, I'm vegan now, so I can't try them anyway. But
Are you?
Yeah. So, but the fact that they got rid of the classic style container and the little foil to open, I'm like, you're losing everybody here. People don't even know what that is because it doesn't look like it used to. Dumb.
Lame. Unjustified.
Rude. What's
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about those. I don't really remember them specifically, so I'm unfortunate.
Oh yeah,
But,
you missed out on those. That creme brulee was fire.
Number 3 is
The nation's obsession with post-Oreo oat cereal has made milk a precious commodity. How are Americans handling the crisis? 2 words, self-control. And how are others coping?
It's been tough. Very tough.
Yet you kids are eating lots and lots of Oreo O's.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that would be our dog Spot.
Post-Oreo O's, part of a complete breakfast.
the Oreo O's cereal.
Yeah, I saw that on a lot of
You remember that? I remember it cutting the shit out of the roof of my mouth, but
There's
it was
like
delicious.
3 or 4 different Oreo products on these lists I was looking at.
Yeah. Those were... I used to eat it quite often.
I was never big on chocolate cereal.
I love chocolate, so Count Chocula that. Cookie Crisp, even though it didn't taste like cookies.
Cookie Crisp didn't even have like real chocolate. It was like waxy shit just to look like chocolate.
I especially didn't
the
like
Oreo
Cookie
cereal
Crisp.
was obviously, you know...
Cocoa powder, at least, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like more... It's like whole grain cereal as opposed to like whatever, you know. It's not just fucking cookies.
That did have a lot
for
more of an
breakfast.
Oreo flavor.
But actually, you know, it'd be really good. You know those really tiny Oreos they make? Put a bunch of those in a bowl with milk and just fucking
go to town.
Oh
on it.
God,
Fuck
yeah.
your life. Fuck
sounds,
your heart.
Sounds delicious.
That would be amazing.
Anyway, I missed that cereal. It was good.
That cereal's good, but the reason it cut your mouth up was because all the little chunks on the outside of it were
The
supposed
little
to be-
white specks.
Yeah, and those are just like rock hard sugar pieces that would just
so
destroy
good.
your face.
Oh, destroy me. Destroy me, yeah.
Yeah. I've worked with Minute better, but not
Like
many.
Captain Crunch is like eating gravel, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's delicious gravel.
Oh, it's so good. The regular ones, the Crunch Berries, don't do nearly as much damage, especially if you do Crunch
Yeah.
Berries solo. Like, that's a safe.
The Oops All
cereal.
Berries is where it's at.
Like a bowl
They
of
recently
glass.
had birthday cake crunch out, and I didn't try that, but
Oh, I love the peanut butter crunch too. Just the peanut butter crunch on its own is really good.
yeah,
And those are
Mom
puffs,
used to
too.
buy those all the time.
Yeah.
Just kind of like the Reese's Puff cereal, but without the chocolate ones.
It's still good. What's your next one, Nick? And why are you so tired? Wake up.
Number
wake up.
4.
I woke up at like 8 something.
It's the first of the month.
Dude, that grilled stuffed burrito is huge.
It's big, it's beefy, it's the grilled stuffed burrito from Taco Bell. Seasoned beef, 3 melted cheeses, sealed inside a grilled tortilla. The affordable heavy-duty portable is just $1.99.
You ready for yours?
Oh yeah! For the heaviest meal on wheels, think outside the bun.
Grilled stuffed burritos from Taco Bell.
Damn.
They recently had the grilled cheese burritos, which are very similar.
I do remember those. Those were good.
This is the only thing I really wanted to get. And same with the grilled cheese. Now that those are gone, I don't even want to go to Taco Bell anymore because everything else is shit.
What was the time frame on this? Were these, when did they
Fucking
discontinue?
forever. I don't remember how long ago they discontinued them, though.
Like 5 or 6 years or something like that, probably.
I think at least 5 now.
I don't think I ever had
They
them.
discontinued before I moved to KC, so it was good.
Well, Taco Bell seems to have a monopoly on this because number 5 from Justin is...
The year 2032. The city, Los Angeles. The movie, Demolition Man. The restaurant,
Now, all restaurants are Taco Bell.
the demo deal. Buy a burrito supreme, nachos, and a large drink for one low price. And get an official Demolition Man movie poster absolutely free. I'm impressed. The supply's limited. The conclusion, get to Taco Bell today.
Yeah, my number 5 here is...
Number 5? What the fuck are we doing?
Number 5 overall is the chili cheese Frito burrito from Taco Bell. That thing was so fucking good.
I like the burritos, like the 7-layer burrito is what I used to get. And now they have a version that has crunchy things in it, basically.
They have a version of like
strips,
a
those
Frito
tortillas.
burrito now.
I took those out of those grilled cheese burritos.
They have a version of it now that's like on the menu again, but it's got rice and stuff in it that doesn't kind of match. I like the chili cheese.
You can have them make it your way.
No, you can't. No, I can't eat it anyway.
On the screen.
You can eat vegan at Taco Bell.
Oh, I can, but I can't eat a Frito burrito there.
No.
Can't you just have cheat days like people on a diet?
That's not how that works.
I mean, if
Is
that how you do relationships?
If the apocalypse comes,
Nick's like, you need cheat
if
days
your
for everything.
Significant other is okay with cheat
Marriage, jobs. That's a whole other thing, Nick.
days. When the apocalypse comes, you're gonna start eating rabbit and squirrel. And you're gonna be like,
Number 6 on the list.
Was this 6 total between the? Okay, I got you.
Yes, Nick.
That's the way we've been doing these.
I got thrown off
the whole
I got thrown
time.
off.
New S'mores Ritz Bit Sandwiches. Rich chocolatey fudge. Smooth creamy marshmallow. Sumo slam between bite-sized graham crackers. New S'mores Ritz Bit Sandwiches. More
Nick's had so much diarrhea in the past week that he just fucking shit his brains out.
I'm dehydrated.
It is the S'mores Ritz Bits sandwiches.
Those are good.
Remember those, Nick?
No, I don't think I ever had those, but I like s'mores.
If you had the Ritz Bits peanut butter and the s'mores next to it, you could get some really good flavor combos.
How does this work? It's Ritz crackers instead of...
You remember the Ritz cracker, so it's sweet and salty.
Oh.
Wasn't it regular ones?
There's marshmallow?
They might have had a little bit of graham flavor. I don't remember.
It was a chocolate and marshmallow in the middle. Yeah, it was so good.
It does sound good.
They were delicious for what they were. The little chocolate bit and the little marshmallow flavored bit.
It wasn't real marshmallow.
Yeah.
It was more like
Can we get these on eBay? How old will they be?
I think they went out in 2015 or so.
Have they been stored in a cool, dark place?
Well, yeah, someone have them in the
open?
freezer.
Yeah.
If you got these in your freezer, mail us.
Yeah, please. Number 7 from Nick.
Steak stroganoff from Noodles and Company.
That's an interesting one, huh? I hope I can find a good commercial for that.
That was the only thing I ever got there.
Steak stroganoff.
So now Noodles and Company, I don't eat at your establishment anymore.
Is anyone else but me bothered by stroganoff?
Stroganoff.
It just sounds like stroganoff. It's like
that's why it's in that Twister wrap.
Well, that's the other thing. When I ordered it, I could say stroganoff, and they never fucking caught on.
Nick's over there. I like some of that steak. Stroke yourself off in it.
Well, I can't even remember the lyric, but it's something about Joe is looking hot, and I want to take her top off, take her back to my place, and feed her my beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes.
But I'm a big fan of.
Our mom used to make beef stroganoff when we were kids.
Yeah, it's good.
I never
like
really.
I never really cared for it, but I would eat it when she made it.
Yeah, I never liked it. Like, and she made it as I got older. I just fucking douse it with hot sauce.
There's just some things that she made that were like, no hate, because some of it was really delicious, but like one or two things were just like, what the fuck am I eating? Like tuna burgers?
Yeah, like tuna
the fuck
burgers.
was
with,
that?
Like, fucking Velveeta cheese and tuna like melted onto a toasted bun.
You better find a commercial for the grilled stuff steak burritos.
I'll try my best.
I'm sure there's one out there.
Number 8.
Number 8 is the...
this pizza's bringing me back to my days in New York. Broadway, the Garden, that New York street corner pizza. The slices were so big you have to fold them. And they were dripping with cheese and the sauce and the thing.
Steve, you're only 15. You've never left Wisconsin.
But the cheese and the folding and...
No.
The Big New Yorker Pizza from Pizza Hut. This is what pizza's supposed to be. 16 inches of big foldable New York pizza for a very un-New York price.
You need help.
Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Pizza Hut, big New Yorker style pizza that came out in 1999, and apparently this is back for a limited time right now.
Right now, which you didn't even notice when you looked it up, which is hilarious to me.
When I looked this up yesterday, or I was taking my notes the other night, it was like, this is back right now, because it was like top of the news feed. I'm like, what?
Everything's discontinued for you.
It's funny. I thought about ordering us one, but the fact that you couldn't eat it made me not do it because we were doing discontinued foods.
Right in front of them.
Wouldn't that be rude if we were eating the Big New York in front of you right now? That'd be hilarious. We should have done it.
Now, what was the...
Just say no cheese in there. I'll bring my own cheese.
What was it? Just a big...
It was the bigger slice. It was 6 slices in a pie, and it was a larger pie, so you could like fold the slices like New York style, and it had a sweeter sauce. And I like that sweeter sauce a lot. They had in the thin crust in there was so good.
We could have ordered it with no cheese and veggies on it.
Yeah, you could have.
Do they have some kind of vegan cheese at Pizza Hut at this point?
They're one of the few, and actually considering they're one of the largest, they don't have an option yet, which is kind of nonsensical because not just for vegans, but people that are like lactose intolerant eat a lot of the vegan cheese.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to order one and try it sometime this week, probably.
Fucking make a video on it, man. Make a video of you doing some 90s ass shit with that. It's going to be beautiful.
I probably will.
They still have
TikToks
those.
and shit.
And get a Mexican Coke in the glass bottle so you get the real sugar and get that real throwback flavor.
I never really got a Mexican Coke at Pizza Hut, though, so I don't know how that'll fit.
Did they have those at Pizza Hut?
Not that I know of.
No, I just meant to get that real sugar flavor.
Yeah, that's a Pepsi company. So.
Oh, Yum Brand still? Yeah, I guess they are.
Yeah.
That's because in the 70s, Pepsi bought Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, they became Yum Brand.
And that's why they started putting them in one store, because they're like, fuck it, we don't need to build 3 buildings. What is this?
Yeah, why are we paying rent 3 times?
Pizza Hut has wings. Taco Bell has wings. KFC does not have wings.
Hilarious. Yeah. Number 9.
Is that me?
No.
There's 3 of us, Nick.
It just tastes better.
The Cine Minis from Burger King.
Oh, those are so good.
They were delicious, tiny little 4 little cinnamon rolls you'd get with some icing you dip them in. And it was like, oh, this is great. I'm having pure sugar for breakfast.
So speaking of Cine Minis, okay, so McDonald's in the 90s.
Their cinnamon roll was dope as fuck.
Their cinnamon roll they had then was so fucking good. They had so much icing on it, and that thing was like fit full to the box.
McDonald's?
That was such a good cinnamon roll. Yeah.
I remember.
Is that the one? Didn't that one have raisins in it, or was that Hardee's?
Hardee's had the cinnamon raisin biscuits, and they also had just regular biscuits, the sweet biscuits, yeah.
Okay, the cinnamon roll from McDonald's, I remember growing up, I would always get that as a very young child, but eventually it disappeared. And they have cinnamon rolls again there now, but I don't know if they're any good.
They're a different style. Yeah, these other ones were like hot and fresh, and they put the icing on fresh, so they were so good.
You can get Cinnabon at Schlotzsky's.
Yeah, but they're fucking overpriced.
Well, everything's fucking overpriced.
Well, yeah, right now, but I mean, like, really going into there. But I mean, Cinnabon was always like, hey, here's a $12 cinnamon roll, and you're like, okay.
I think they still have the French toast sticks, which are pretty good there. And they're vegan. Burger King's.
Oh, the French toast sticks are vegan, yeah, accidentally, and those are good. I've gone in there for those several times.
Sick.
When Liz was pregnant, we'd go in there after her doctor appointments, and I get that for breakfast sometimes. It was cool.
What do you got for number 10, Nick?
Yeah,
I put...
Huh? What the? You're such a brat, Bart. What? Yeah, you won't share your Butterfinger BB.
So we're taking them.
Ooh, bite size. Down the hatch, sir.
No, Maggie, no.
Groovy munchies, man.
Bag a bunch of crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery Butterfinger BBs.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger BBs.
Butterfinger BBs.
Better not lay a finger on my penis.
But I remember when they were brand new, and my mom and I tried them, and we both liked them, and we'd get them like every time we went to the grocery store.
They were sick.
Because we loved Butterfinger anyway. I mean, it was
they need to bring them back for movie theater style boxes.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
at
like
least.
Bunch of Crunch or whatever.
Yeah, because you don't want to just eat a Butterfinger bar at a movie theater. You need the Bunch of Crunch box.
The Bunch of Crunch is better. Like the ratio is better. You're not getting it as stuck in your teeth.
Yeah. You think they would?
I don't think it sticks as much anymore. But
the recipe changed a little bit. It's a little bit lighter and not as hard. And
they're kind of messy to be eaten in the dark too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had one recently.
They're crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery.
And we all remember the whole Simpsons marketing thing, obviously, throughout the 90s. It was a...
nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
You know that worked
genius.
really well. Well, and they continued it with the BBs, too.
Exactly.
The wrapper's the same color as the Simpsons. It's genius.
I'm trying to get my hands on some of the wrappers from these from the 90s.
Oh, yeah. Get some. I'll try to get like an old 7-Eleven stand ad for Butterfingers.
BBs started in the 80s? Or was it?
Those were mid-90s, I think.
It wasn't mid. It's
probably the
early 90s.
Mid,
like 93 and on,
I
would
was
say.
still pretty young, I think.
So, moving on to the next item.
Number 11.
The Ghostbusters are back!
And we're the official headquarters. You know what that means.
We're gonna be busy?
You better believe it.
Remember, guys, only we've got what every Ghostbuster wants.
Chicken sticks?
Ghostbusters!
Who are you gonna call?
When you see a ghost, blast.
I don't see any ghosts.
See? It works. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
They're here!
Okay, let's cook.
Collect all 4 Ghost Blasters, only at Hardee's.
Number 11 for me is Hardee's Beyond Thick Burger. Those motherfuckers had the Beyond Burger, Thick Burger, and it was fucking great.
That's how I like my women.
Beyond Thick.
Dead and on a sandwich?
Yeah.
Me too.
On a sandwich?
That's a thick burger.
No, but they got rid of their sandwich, and I'm like, why the hell did you get rid of that? Like, Burger King still got the Impossible going. Lots of places have options. Like, even Chick-fil-A's coming
So
out.
Hardee's doesn't have Beyond at all?
No, they dropped
or
their
just
entire...
that particular...
No, they dropped the whole... They don't carry anything vegan anymore.
Wow.
Lame.
They're not adapting to modern times.
Not really.
Which means they're going to die.
Well, everybody dies.
I mean, Hardee's going to go out of business.
Everybody dies.
Eventually, the sun's going to burn out, and everything's going to get sucked into a void of a fucking black hole, so...
Ooh, look at that reflex.
Hopefully, sooner than later. There's fucking Spider-Man over there.
Yeah. Are you going to say hopefully?
Go up, go.
Yeah,
Web Go.
I'm not that.
Play it.
Jesus.
Play Go Web Go.
Go Web Go!
You're supposed to have that ready when I caught the cup.
Am I?
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh, zing!
Oh, and also,
oh.
I think that's all the Spider-Man quotes I have in here.
Yeah, I think it is.
They were all
right.
The worst Spider-Man.
All right, Alec, what's next?
Up next on my list,
number 12.
Number 12 is
Trix yogurt gives you so many color combinations, it can make your head spin. With every spoonful a different colorful swirl, everybody can dig it. That's why kids who eat it won't stand for anything else. How about sharing with a friend?
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Deliciously fruity Trix yogurt from Yoplait. The combinations are endless, and so is the fun.
Trix yogurt.
Oh, that was good yogurt, wasn't it?
That was like one of the yogurts that I loved. Like the colors, how you had the two colors in the cups and shit.
They had all the poisonous food colorings.
Oh yeah, it was terrible for you. Well, you know it is. Recipes
Had
change
yellow
over
5.
time from the 80s to the 90s, and these days they're, less chemically. People argue they don't taste as good, but I think it's also just childhood nostalgia. Your palates also change, and
Yes.
your palate just starts sucking sometimes.
Well, they keep switching artificial sweeteners too. So.
Well, yeah, it's all that different shit.
And sweet stuff really changes.
Most
with your
cereals are
palate
whole
over time.
grain now too.
Yeah.
Even the ones that weren't. So.
All right, Nick, we're getting down to the last round here. Number 13.
Pussy.
You've eaten that before?
They discontinued that, right?
Yeah.
They discontinued it for me anyway.
I don't know. I find it all the time at the store.
This summer, coming to a supermarket near you. There's going to be a great new high-C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it? Ecto-Cooler. High-C Ecto-Cooler. Slimer's new fruit drink. You've been warned.
No, I couldn't think of a fifth, and I broke the rule and put a drink, which is Ecto Cooler.
Which everyone wants, so you're like, yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, especially now with our Ghostbusters group. It would be nice if we had that.
Oh, yeah, you didn't get it when Alec and I had it last time.
Huh?
Yeah, we had it in
We had it when-
2021.
We had it when we watched Afterlife. You didn't get any then. And I drank mine too, because I'm not going to...
Me too, and the bottle's in there.
I'm not letting that shit fucking rot. That shit's gold. I had to drink that.
Yeah, same.
I
drank it at the premiere.
That made the movie that much more emotionally nostalgic for me, and I think it was the perfect choice.
Well, it's funny because when we went in there, this is the part that sticks out to me. Justin almost gets in a fight with some random person because people... They were letting us in, and they weren't handing out Ecto Coolers to people. They were already in the theater in this chair, so people were snagging them and shit,
Yeah, people got in there
Well, yeah,
early.
they're
and
cunts. They want to fucking sell them on eBay.
Well, yeah, no, people got in there and stole them from seats that weren't taking it, even though people were still going through the ticketing line and everything
So
else.
we literally had to go do the same thing because ours were gone, and I was like, I'm not leaving here without a fucking Ecto Cooler.
Well, they
Yeah,
should
that
have waited.
wasn't a random person. It was Jeff Shrek Jr., who's runs the Ghostbusters.
Even more hilarious.
Shrek Family Ghostbusters collection.
Just because he was just like, hey, what are you doing? And Justin was like, hey! And
I was like, someone stole ours!
So he's
but
a-
he was, to
so
be
he's
fair,
like-
Justin had been drinking, and he's an angry drunk.
So this guy's
No, I hadn't been drinking at all that night.
so this guy's
Really?
a cunt. Is that what you're saying? You guys got drunk afterwards, as I recall
No.
the story.
We got drunk after the... we got drunk the night before the
We went to
premiere.
the bar after the premiere, though. We had a few. We didn't, get wasted like the night before. And
No.
we didn't puke all over Justin's bathroom
Well,
the night of the premiere. That was the night
since-
before.
That was only one person.
Since they're
Which
filming
should have
in
been him.
since they're filming in England, they're going to have the premiere in London. So are you guys going to go to that?
They did a London premiere last time anyway.
They're only going to do a London premiere.
Is that what you've heard?
New York, LA. I'm just saying. I'm hypothesizing.
I don't have a passport currently, so no.
If that's the case, we've got time, because I don't think we're going to see that movie this year. Based on the
that's
fact
true
that we're just
also.
now shooting. So, not even shooting yet. We're
They
basically doing
just started
pre-pro.
building sets.
Pre-pro, and it's March, so yeah.
New Chicken Little. New Chicken Little. New Chicken Little. You taste so very nice. Oh, I love your 11 herbs and spices. Love you. And your little 39-cent price. My love. I found you at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And little darling, you taste so grand. I love to hold you in my hand. New Chicken Little sandwiches. You cost just a little, but people love you a lot.
All right, so my last item is the KFC Chicken Littles. They came out in 1987. I remember, like, when our family would go through KFC.
Isn't that like a Disney movie?
I remember, yeah, probably Chicken Little.
Does
Yeah.
Boston Market still exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to get me some of that. There's probably nothing I could eat there anymore, but like mashed potatoes maybe.
Oh, their mac and cheese was fucking fire, man.
But like,
That was
damn.
good.
Isn't there a Boston Market?
I miss that. Mom be like, oh, I'm going to pick up some Boston Market. And be like, fuck yeah, you are. Goddamn right.
Don't they sell Boston Market out of some grocery stores too?
They might have it in some of the frozen food sections, but no. The
Damn
KFC
it, I'm hungry tonight. This is not
Chicken
good.
Littles was basically like a little chicken sandwich slider, but it was good for like a kid-sized meal there. So I remember getting them and eating those as a kid sometimes.
Nice.
Really good. I wouldn't eat them now, but if they made a vegan version, I'd be all over that shit.
There's not a Boston Market closer than Oklahoma or some shit?
No, there used to be one in Overland Park by
I thought
the
there
community
was.
college. It was there for years. It outlasted many others, but it finally
there's
went
a
the way of the
fucking-
dodo.
Fucking bummer. Well,
That's Texas. Holy
They had
shit.
apple crisp there too.
We
like
could
an
have
apple
went there
crisp
on
that
our
was really
Texas
good.
trip.
Tom from my old
We might be
band
doing
worked
that
there.
again this year. Well, who knows? I'm going to reach out to them and see what's up. Number 15, last but not least.
It's time you were warned. Once you try Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treat cereal, one taste is never enough. You'll fly down to breakfast because it's everything you love about the taste of Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats in an incredibly crispy cereal. And part of this complete breakfast. Yeah, you might just find yourself going to great lengths to get it because one taste is never enough.
Is the Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
There's been many variations on that, but the original...
There's only been 2. And the second one was not accurate. It was just Rice Krispie Treats with marshmallows in it. Doesn't count. We're not talking about that. Fuck it. It doesn't exist to me. It's dead to me. Whoever did that, fuck you at General Mills. It's General
As
Kellogg.
controversial as this may sound,
Fuck
I
General
legit
Mills.
like the Rice Krispie Treat cereal better than the Rice Krispie Treats in real life.
Yes.
Like regular ones. It was
Rice
so good.
Krispies get soggy too fucking quick.
The Rice Krispie Treat cereal, though, you just pour enough of it in there, you could get, like, if you get one of those big chunks that gets soft just on the outside
There's
a little
so
bit.
much marshmallow in there, and it was so good. Yeah, you got to get that right. I feel like Clark Griswold talking about it. You know, it's a non-nutritive cereal varnish.
Yeah.
It's semi-osmotic.
It's 3 years old.
3-year-old milk, yeah. No, but it's that stuff was good.
Yeah, so those are our 15 discontinued foods for today. Let us know about some that you miss. Let us yell at us about the ones that we didn't talk about. You know, eventually we'll probably do another one of these a few years from now, or eventually, I don't know. But
Whenever
that's what we had, and that's what
15
came to mind.
more things get discontinued.
And I think our list is pretty diverse.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of nostalgic shit and shit that just is like, Taco Bell doesn't have this goddamn fancy ass heart attack burrito anymore, and I'm pissed.
Oh, it was so good.
Exactly. Well, subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/strangeglowvideo.
Strange Glow Video. It's like Great White Buffalo from
Smash that like button.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I have to return some videotapes. I have to return some